All right, well, turning to other news, and I know this will be upsetting for those Alex Jones listeners, but I would imagine not surprising. Why? Because, of course, the UN has struck back. You will recall that Ron Paul, in trying to attack some of his former supporters, went to the World Intellectual Property Organization, an agency of the blue-helmeted UN, in an attempt to claim that his domain, ronpaul.com and ronpaul.org, were stolen by some of his former supporters, and he wants them back. Well, it turns out that this group in 2008, which had founded ronpaul.com, had not only offered to give Ron Paul both the domains for free, but Ron Paul demanded that he get the valuable piece of property known as the email list that had been assembled for free, refusing to get it through the free market. And it seems that the evil UN has dismissed both of the domain name disputes because, and not only did he lose that, he was also found guilty of reverse domain name hijacking, which, though it doesn't carry any punishment, is basically the court saying, you've wasted our time, we're going to try and embarrass you. And we did so. The court wrote, the evidence demonstrates that respondent, that being the defendant in this case, offered to give the domain name ronpaul.org to complainant for no charge with no strings attached. The panel is inclined to agree. Instead of accepting the domain name, complainant brought this proceeding. A finding of reverse domain name hijacking seems to this panel to be appropriate in these circumstances. So sorry, Ron Paul. You have struck out. This is what you get for going after your supporters and not using the free market the way that it's supposed to be.
So do the supporters become fans of the UN now?
That's right. Now they started UNfanboys.com.
I wonder what Ron Paul's fans will say about this, what they think about this.
Well, of course. We know what Ron Paul's fans are going to say about this. The UN had it in for Ron Paul. They can't be trusted. This is exactly why we have to get out from under the yoke of the one world government.
But what would they say to a free market argument of this?
Well, Ron Paul didn't have to pay for it because it's his name, I guess. But he should have just gotten it. I mean, there has to be a price on this, right? I mean, why? There's got to be other Ron Pauls out there.
But none as important as the Ron Paul.
I guess not.
To which they would just add Jew.
Exactly.